Welcome to another edition of Tremendous Job Interview Questions, Strong Advice for Hiring Managers. I'm Jim Roddy, president of Jameson Publishing and author of the book, Hire Like You Just Beat Cancer. Today's tremendous interview question is, can you tell me about a time you identified a problem and took actions on your own to correct it? I've made a few notes here on the whiteboard that I'd like to share with you. So the first thing is, you have to understand this is not a skill-related question. Other parts of your interview process should determine if this candidate has the skills to do the job. This question is going to drill down on character, and you want to make sure you hire for skills, personality, character, and mapping. So specifically, this question is going to reveal, does this candidate have initiative and problem-solving capabilities? And think about it. In your organization, the strongest employees you have possess these two traits. And so you want to make sure when you talk to the candidate, they should be able to regale you with multiple examples of them doing this. Because if they didn't do it for their current or previous employer, they probably won't do it for you. Let me give you an example of a candidate who we interviewed recently and ended up hiring. And so he took initiative in several areas. One of them was interpersonal. If he saw an employee who was feeling down or had a bad attitude, he would address with that person directly and either get them to fix, but he'd start off by finding out why they were feeling that way. And if they were reporting to another supervisor, he would go and talk to that supervisor and let them know, hey, there's a problem here, and here are the steps that I took, and here's some things that you might want to do. Another thing was with customers. So when he found out that there was a customer who had a problem, he didn't just shrug his shoulders and say, boy, that's too bad. He immediately got on the phone with the person, invited them in for a follow-up conversation, and then stayed with that person until they were satisfied. He even had examples of folks who didn't end up returning as customers, but they did walk away feeling stronger about the organization. There are other examples of improving a process. And so he gave examples of when he identified that a process was broken, talked about different ways to fix it, and then implemented a permanent solution. So again, when you're asking this question, you can look for in different areas, whether it's interpersonal, customer, or process-related problems that this person identified. The last thing is, your organization needs this. I don't know anything about your organization, but tell me what organization doesn't need more initiative and problem solving in it. And that only comes from the people who you hire. You can't build it, you can't construct it, it's only in the people who you hire. So when you're hiring a candidate, no matter what position it's for, hold out for that they show initiative and problem solving. Well, that's all the time we have for today, and that's just one of 258 tremendous interview questions in my book, Hire Like You Just Beat Cancer. For more information on advice for hiring managers, please visit the website at www.hirelikeyoujustbeatcancer.com. Thanks so much for watching, and happy hiring.